Hey folks, day number 7. I was getting kind of itchy yesterday. A little bit of, driving by some Goodwills and the record store and all that. So I didn't do any digging. I resisted.
You didn't buy anything?
Didn't buy anything. I promise. So just show you real quick. Yesterday, for those who missed it, Survival Sickness by the International Noise Conspiracy. I just kind of wanted to make a quick comment. I forget who said it. I think it might have been Kevin. He had said that he had really hadn't heard of the International Noise Conspiracy. I think maybe one of the reasons why was, compared to some of the bands I'd mentioned, the White Stripes, the Strokes, the Vines, the Hives, they were on Epitaph, Burning Heart, which is sort of owned by Bad Religion, members of Bad Religion, I believe. So all the other bands had, a major label push. These guys were, just on an independent label. So that could be why. But good album nonetheless. So, and you showed...
I showed The Incredible String Band, Hangman's Beautiful Daughter. I had 2 yesterday. And also David Bowie.
You're all caught up.
All caught up.
Alrighty. So what we're going to do today, somebody's messaging me on Facebook.
Wasn't me.
Why don't you show your pick?
My pick today, our Canadian friends, Ian and Sylvia,
All right.
4 Strong Winds. I pretty much enjoy every single thing that Ian and Sylvia had done, and a lot of their solo stuff too. Some of my favorite picks off this album: Jesus Met the Woman at the Well, Poor Lazarus, Ella Speed, and the one French one that I can't pronounce. I'm not gonna try. I'm not gonna try. It's the first song on side 2.
So this is their second album. This was their
a lot of information.
yeah, those are back in the day, a lot of those folk. Vanguard was really well known for
64, you said?
putting a lot of they would put a lot of liner notes, sort of tell a little bit about the tracks and the groups.
Good.
And nice little tidbit is
Yes. This is at the very bottom of the kind of quotes about the album. By far the most pleasing folk record heard in the past 5 years. From the Pittsburgh Press.
which is no longer, which I think they became the Tribune Review, which is what side are they on? Are they on the right or the left? I can't remember.
I don't read them.
Yeah, it's
Newspaper.
It's for the rich people.
Mm-hmm.
But so what I'm going to show for my pick, and it kind of it ties in with Tim, show a solo album by an artist from a popular group. So I had to go with this one. This is a great album. Jerry Garcia, self-titled. This came out in 1972. The album is fantastic. Definitely a great one-sided album. I think maybe side 1, the songs are definitely stronger than side 2. Of course, Deal, Birdsong, Sugary, and Loser, which all became Grateful Dead staples later on. Side 2, Late for Supper, To Lay Me Down, definitely probably the 2 big ones off of that one, in my opinion. But it's a great album. Like I said, it came out in 1972, this was kind of, 1972 was when the Grateful Dead were sort of at their peak. They kind of re-signed with Warner Brothers. Bob Weir, Jerry Garcia, and Mickey Hart all got a solo album out of the deal, along with a multi-album deal later on. I love this album, and Sam and I were really kind of discussing the artwork before we kind of
Press
record here. It's really cool because it's obviously if you look at it, it's it's in its entirety, it's sort of an American flag. There's these little knobs here, and each one of them sort of have their coordinates to different galaxies. So I forget, one was like the galaxy, like the silver dollar galaxy. Just really cool stuff. So there's actually meaning behind these knobs. They just look like they're knobs with little things on it. Obviously Jerry Garcia's hand is here. It's missing the middle finger. You have the 10 of Diamonds, which of course is in tarot cards, or kind of the meaning of it is sort of a card of, what is it,
some fortune?
Like a fortune card, sort of good fortune. So, kind of makes sense that it's, the 10 of Diamonds, and, they were at their peak and probably just raking in tons of money at that point. And then obviously you have the wheel on the bottom, with a 30, which I kind of thought maybe it was maybe for a calendar, but I think it's more so sort of the Wheel of Fortune. kind of thing.
And what we read said that this started with a vision.
Yeah, of the Wheel of Fortune, basically.
And it kind of was building up there, but the artist was working with Jerry, and they were just bouncing these ideas back and forth, and just like, hey, let's just do it, all right. And then the American flag.
Yeah, the American flag part. And then I sort of, on this copy, I don't know if you can see it, but I have the sticker. It's like it's upside down, but I don't know if that's the way it's supposed to be or not. But Garcia sort of censoring out the lady bits on the front. So just a great album. The back is just a real, it sort of has the I don't know what this font would be, sort of like an electronic sort of computer sort of font. So, but just great album, probably one of my favorite Jerry Garcia solo albums, and for all the right reasons. So there you go, day 7, and we'll see you tomorrow.